Hip-Hop since 1987.com.
Yo, my name J.Plaza.
Daddy Dinero.
The Rift.
And we free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Here with hip-hop since 1987. Let's get it.
Terrell Thomas, Hip-Hop since 1987. We're live right now, downtown Atlanta, in the Live Hip-Hop Daily Studios. And I'm with some gentlemen. I appreciate you guys traveled some miles to get down here. Now, it's a lot jumping right now in Atlanta. A3C weekend is going off right now. I know you gentlemen will be diving into that. We'll talk about that briefly. But you gentlemen, I've had the opportunity to hear your music. We have some of it on Hip-Hop since 1987. I really love what you gentlemen are doing. You go by the name of FREEWIFI, but introduce yourselves individually.
Daddy Dinero.
J.Plaza.
The Rift.
Yeah, appreciate you having us too, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all coming through and taking time out y'all day. I understand y'all have a busy schedule jumping off the day. But talk to me about yourselves. FREEWIFI. You gentlemen are from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Many people, when a lot of times you think of Minnesota, you think of two things. But outside of it being cold, you might think of the Vikings or the Timberwolves. You know, you're not necessarily thinking of dope rap artists, and that's what you gentlemen are. So talk to me about FREEWIFI and how you gentlemen all came together.
Well, basically, before we even kicked off the FREEWIFI thing, we were like individual artists, like Daddy Dinero, J.Plaza, The Rift. I didn't know The Rift personally. I knew J.Plaza, but I didn't really like kick it with him or not. We were just all doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I support anybody doing their thing. No hating stuff, no nothing. It's always love, you feel me? A producer, basically, he reached out to us all individually. Like, he wanted to put us on his album. We didn't really know who was gonna be on this song. He just reached out, he said, yo, I got a beat, I need you to hop on it. I'm like, all right, I got you. Sent it to me, sent it to Plaza. It was the Rift's original song, you know? The moment I heard the hook, I'm like, this shit go. So we just finna hop on this shit. Found out he was on it. He was already doing his thing, buzzing, you know what I'm saying? So shout out Plaza.
Crazy thing
Rift
is,
was doing his thing too. So I'm like, hey, this is perfect, you know? So,
we didn't even know each other before that song, actually.
Really
so
didn't.
we actually connected through the internet and the phones before we actually met in person.
We didn't record this shit together. We recorded, literally, we was all different studios. We didn't record in the same spot, you know? So it was just, they sent it to me, I recorded my spot, he recorded his spot, he recorded his spot. We got the record, you know, like we just sent verses and we didn't know who was gonna be on it. We got it back, this shit was sounding nice, you know? So it was like, we rocking with it.
Yeah.
So what do you gentlemen have actually going on down here in the Atlanta area? What's jumping for A3C? What brings you down here for A3C?
We got a show with Rostrum Records. That's the label that we're signed to right now. I think it's at the Music Hall, and that's Thursday, October 6th. So yeah, that's pretty much why we out here, and just to, like, you know, connect and meet people and stuff like that.
So coming from the Minnesota area, talk to me about the Minnesota music scene and your journey into getting a record deal.
Man, where did we start?
Well, I kind of hooked up with Ace earlier. Like, I kind of had a little buzz going on. Like, when I first started, first year and a half, I was going hard, videos, doing shows. I was doing big shows. I reached out to a ton of labels. The label who was most interested was Rostrum. They reached back out to me. Shout out Earl Johnson. He hooked me up with Ace. So he told me he got somebody in Minnesota for me right now. And he hooked me up with Ace. He told me he wanted me to build with him for a second. So we were building. The moment we cracked off like that Ego song, and the label heard it, they not just interested, you know, this could probably be something. You don't see no groups doing anything right now. Like, who else is a group other than Migos, Ray Shrimmer? It's, you know, it's Brandon, you know?
Yep, that's pretty much it. And yeah, we just came together, and now we just making like all types of different music within the hip hop category, and yeah, it's just a whole bunch of different sounds. We don't sound the same at all.
Don't sound
so,
all different sounds.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be something to look forward to.
Now, I've had the opportunity and the pleasure, of course, to check out Ego, different videos and records that you gentlemen have out. So talk to me about the creative process when you gentlemen are putting records together. Like you let us know your first record, y'all weren't even in the same room. But now when you gentlemen are together, coming up with creative ideas together, talk to me about that, and then let me know some of the records that are coming out that you gentlemen are currently working on.
Yeah, we usually just be bouncing ideas off each other's heads when we're in the studio, kind of just vibing with each other. We got a lot of records actually getting ready to drop. I think we got a video that's actually getting ready to drop any day now, actually called Ghost.
Check that out. We do.
I mean, it's
produced by DJ Fu from Ear Drummers.
Shout out.
But yeah, man, when we in the studio together, we had it became a process, like because we didn't know each other at first, so it was just like 3 different guys with 3 different dreams, you know what I'm saying? And then we just had to start hanging out more and start building more,
learn each other,
and then we just started creating, you know, our own sound, you know what I mean? And
I'm talking about, like, I've never been like hard on lyrics, but being around all these, you know, these people right here, we've been in the studio going hard. I'm talking about rewriting verses 4 or 5 times. Be honest, just we got to get this down. So
to many people who are going to actually check out this interview, many of our viewers and things, the Minnesota area is going to be very new. You know, I'm from Philadelphia myself, although we're in the Atlanta area. So when you're in the East Coast, you kind of know what that sound is. You know, when you're down in the dirty South, you know what that sound is. If you're on the West Coast, you know what that sound is. But explain to me what the sound is like in Minnesota and how you guys are, like you just mentioned, you said it's a different sound. But a lot of folks that aren't aware of the sounds that come out the Midwest or, you know, the Minnesota area, that y'all damn near in Canada, you know, so they don't know it's a different culture, it's a different realm, different world. Talk to me about how that plays a part in you gentlemen's music.
Our sound is like, I don't know. I mean, Minnesota just, I feel like everybody in Minnesota just has like just a totally, like, I can't even explain the sound. It's like the boom bap type shit. Then, you know, people want to get on the trap shit and all that, you know, and
it's like a melting pot.
Yeah, so, you know, you can never predict who's going to sound good. And there's so many dope artists out there. So shout out to everybody in Minnesota.
Shout out everybody.
I'm originally from out here. So, you know, I bring a little southern flavor to the group. And my mom's in the military, so I've been to a few different states, you know.
And I was born and raised North Minneapolis, so I'm already originally from here. And Riff, he from Cleveland, so we not even at least.
Yeah.
How'd you end up in Minnesota?
I actually got out the military back in 2011, and I moved up there with my brother, and then just kind of started doing music.
Talk to me about North Minneapolis. Like, what is that? Like,
all right.
You can go to South
I correct that.
I was going to say,
it's Minneapolis.
A lot of artists that come to Minneapolis and do shows, they call it Minneapolis. So it's Minneapolis for all the artists that come, you know, if they can't pronounce it, it's Minneapolis.
Right.
But yeah, man, I born and raised there. The area is actually pretty nice. You know, it's I don't know how to explain. It's like any other. It's not a hood, but you know, shit happens. You feel me? Like there's gang. It's just like any other spot. You know. I was fortunate enough to live in a good area in North Minneapolis. I wouldn't even say a good area. It's just a cul-de-sac. So the cul-de-sac I live in is great, you know, but once you leave that cul-de-sac, you're in North Minneapolis. Like low end, you got the low, you got the high end, you got all that. But I'm like right on the heart of Minneapolis, Broadway.
And there's no big resource for hip hop out there, you know. We just recently got a radio station
Shout out Peter
this
Parker.
year.
Really?
Yeah, for hip hop. It was it's 95.3. Go 95.3.
Do they play local artists? Or
They do play local artists here and there. But yeah, you know, we finally ended up getting a hip hop station. It was kind of like stressful working out there, and you know, wanting to do things, but no resources and nobody to reach out to. And now, you know, they're starting to put our voices out there, and yeah, it's a great thing.
Literally, it was like it turned into a whole pop scene. It used to be B96. They was playing a lot of hip hop. 89.9 was playing a lot of hip hop, but that was at night. It was an all day thing.
And that only reached so far.
Yep, it only reached so far. Peter Parker came back. I mean, it was like pop for like 6, 7, 8, 9 years, I feel like. Wow. Yeah, so hip-hop was dead. There was no hip-hop. And just think about it. You're doing hip-hop, but you got no resources to get yourself out there, none.
I feel like it's definitely grown over the last year, though, at least, because there's definitely been a lot more shows, concerts, stuff like that being held. So it's definitely taken a turn, though.
So with the music scene in Minnesota expanding as a whole, and you guys being here in Atlanta expanding your brand, I understand you gentlemen are working on an album. You have a project that's in stores that's in store, like you're working on right now. Talk to me about that project and the creativity process that's going along with that.
Yeah, we working on a project right now. We don't really have a name for it. We're trying to figure that out, but it's gonna be 10 tracks and around 10 tracks. We don't know yet. Yeah, and every song on there is crazy. So Like it's literally every song is crazy. So it's
another thing, we try to, you know, do what's popping, you know, like same beats, everything. But the big difference about us is we actually got lyrics.
we add our own flavor to everything.
Own flavor. You're gonna hear what we're saying, you know, and we're spitting some real shit. All the bars is on point. It's no mumble rap, no none of that. And if we do mumble rap, we gonna have fun with it. But that's not what we're looking for. You know, longevity is what's gonna get us.
So we're gonna dive away from music for a brief moment. Are you gentlemen big basketball fans? Do y'all follow the NBA and things that are going on within the NBA?
I followed a little bit.
I used to.
Yeah, I was a big fan of it when I was younger, but you know, I couldn't be a ball player. I'm short.
Well, next year in 2018, the NBA is gonna switch up how they do their All-Star game.
Okay.
It'll no longer be the East versus the West. It'll be a captain from the East. So say whoever's the highest vote getter by fans on the East, 9 times out of 10 it'll be LeBron, will be the captain. Whoever it is on the West, it would be Steph Curry or Kevin Durant will be the captain. And then they'll pick their teams from the other All-Stars across the entire league. So it'll be a situation where you could see LeBron and Kevin Durant on the same team for the All-Star game, or LeBron and Steph on the same team for the All-Star game.
They actually doing that?
They're doing
That's
that
crazy.
Year.
Right,
so
okay.
It's going to be a 2-part question, okay, gentlemen? We're going to freak it up a little bit. I want to ask you, gentlemen, each individually, I want you to say, the teams can be however you want. If it was your All-Star team, what 5 NBA players would be your starting 5? And then I want to ask you about the females. You know, the popular females that are out here, the Rihannas, the Beyoncés. If you had to pick 5, a starting 5, who would they be? So your first 5 would be NBA stars who you would like to see in the NBA, possibly playing in the All-Star game. But then your second 5 would be who you see in your daily life as a woman.
Okay.
Man.
Y'all can start off however y'all would like to.
I'm gonna start off the NBA team first because I gotta think about the women real quick. But if I had to choose starting 5, I gotta go with Isaiah Thomas. Shout out my short people. You know he doing his thing. I need Westbrook. I need KD. Gotta bring them together. I don't know how they gonna play, but that's a team right there. Paul George, and I want to say LeBron. But that's like cheating, so.
It's your 5, though. Right? I mean, it's your 5.
It is.
It is. Part of your 5.
But I'm going to need Steph Curry, man. I got a lot of big men on there, so Steph Curry. I need somebody who shoot.
Yeah, I'm going to just say LeBron, Steph Curry, goddamn, and shit.
Put Melo on there.
Nah, he getting old. To be honest, man, I haven't watched basketball in forever, so I couldn't even really tell you.
Even in Minnesota, no Jimmy Butlers or Carl.
Man,
I put Wiggins on. I put Wiggins on there.
Okay.
Put Wiggins on there. Towns on there. He going ham. Shout out Minnesota. They going ham this year, and Butler.
Yeah, I'll let you pick my team. Yeah, Towns and Butler.
Man, all right, this is going to sound like a broken record, but I'm from Cleveland, man, so you already know I got to rock with LeBron. I'm going to pick Irving, even though he got traded, he traded, so I'm going to pick him. Of course, I got to go with Curry, man. I think I'm going to pick D-Wade. And the last one, I don't even know, man. It's between Katie and, I don't know. I think I'm going to just roll with Katie on that one. Yeah.
I'm going to make it a little easier with the women. They can be from any era. So it can be, you can have Diana Ross in there. You can have Pam Grier in there. You can throw Halle Berry.
The singers,
you know what I'm saying? But entertainer. It don't have to be a singer. It can be an actress as well.
Okay.
Entertainer. What would your starting 5 be from dope female entertainers?
All right.
And it can be from any era. Any era.
All right. Growing up, I was a big fan of Megan Good. She was bad. When I was younger, you know, I used to I didn't watch Disney Channel, but that shit be playing in my house. My mom owned the daycare.
Okay.
You gotta say Raven.
The hell no. I saw Zendaya on there. I said, damn, she gonna be bad when she get older. So Zendaya, you hear this? You're my starting 5. Fucking, shit. Everybody say Beyonce. I don't want to. That's cliche, but Beyonce bad.
Whoever you like.
Who else?
That's a strong 3.
That's a strong 3. Let me get Halle Berry. We used to talk about her growing up in the day too. So Halle Berry. Jada Pinkett when she was growing up. Boy.
Well, shit, I'm gonna have to rock with Beyonce first, cause she's the queen, and J.Lo, and shit, I like Cardi B a lot, to be honest.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm
Cardi
saying?
B.
So I'm
Okay, Cardi B. Cardi B.
I'm gonna fuck with Cardi B for sure. Shit. I don't know. I mean, there's some baddies. I don't know. I guess Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna just put Nicki Minaj on there, and yeah, Rihanna. Fuck, am I talking about? Yeah, Rihanna. Rihanna.
Right, I forgot, man. Rihanna too. Shout out her.
I'm gonna have to go with Megan Fox.
Yeah. Transforming
Yeah,
over there.
and I'm gonna do Eva Longoria. Who else? I'm gonna have to throw Rihanna on there. I'm gonna hop on the Kylie train, man. Travis, don't kill me, man. And for the last but not least, man, drum roll. I don't even know. We just gonna have to do that classic Beyonce, man.
Classic Beyonce. And I'm gonna ask y'all one more sports question before we dive back into music. The Super Bowl is coming to y'all town this year. It'll be up right around in y'all backyard. So I'm not sure if you gentlemen are NFL fans, but if you had to make a prediction today on who will be coming to your city, who will it be?
It's gonna be the Steelers and the Patriots, man. True.
They can't play each other.
How come they can't?
They both in the AFC.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, shit. Let's go. It's gonna be Patriots. Patriots definitely gonna be in that motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm trying to go for my home team, but they fucking up.
Speak it into existence, good brother. Throw it out there.
You're right. Yeah.
I looked good before the injury to Dalvin Cook. I will say that.
True. Yeah, we was. We was looking good. We was looking real good. I thought we was gonna do something. We should have won that game too. Shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll pass on that one. I don't know,
You
man.
gonna throw the Vikings in the mix? No Vikings?
No, man. I don't. They not looking good right now, man. Who's gonna be the running back?
Latavius Murray. Y'all got it. Y'all still.
We
have
still.
it,
We.
man.
Yeah.
Y'all
True.
still hard. Y'all get Malcolm Floyd comes back after his.
Oh yeah. True. Yeah. You're right. You know.
Y'all
You're right. You're right. Let's put the Vikings in there,
Okay,
man.
I like
You know.
that. I like that. How about yourself?
Shit, man, I don't even know. I'm gonna just rock with the Falcons and whoever on the other side.
So you going with the Patriots too? Is it?
Yeah, if the Patriots is on the other side, then the Falcons and the Patriots. I don't even get into it like
Cleveland.
Oh,
We had, hey, we got shirts that say just one before we die. So I don't even think we had one. But I'm gonna speak it into existence, like you said, man. Can we get one, Cleveland, please? I don't even know, but yeah, it might be what De Niro saying. Patriots probably gonna be back in there. Man.
They ass always in there.
I mean, it's either
Something
that, the
going on.
Packers, Steelers. Who else was there? Like I can't even remember. It might.
It was the Falcons in the.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Falcons and
Okay.
Patriots.
So yeah, I'm gonna roll with that.
another one of those.
So we, like I said, we're down in the Atlanta area right now, and you gentlemen are down here for A3C. Speak to me about the importance of events like A3C and why it's important for artists to get out and network to expand their brands.
Well, true. We've never been to A3C, and honestly, I've never started traveling a lot until we got with Rostrum Records. So, for those who are making music, you need to understand that it's bigger than your hometown. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they get comfortable. You know, they get their buzz in their hometown. They just sit there and wait and wait and wait. That shit ain't gonna pop, you know? You need to get out. You need to get to these events, do these festivals, and get yourself out there. That's the only way. Work outside, come back in, you know?
Yeah, pretty much what he said, but it's a little different because like down here, like I know if you hear artists down here that's popping, then everybody gonna fucking hop on that wave.
Fuck with you.
In Minnesota, it's like, you know, if the artist is popping out there, it's like, you know, it's kind of hard to get out of Minnesota. Like we said,
Yep.
barely any resources. So for us, it's definitely special to come out to different states and get to meet different people and get our name out there.
Self-explanatory, man.
So what's next for you, gentlemen? What's next for you, gentlemen? You'll be down here for the week. I know you have a new project in stores, new video on the way.
Yeah.
What is next for you, gentlemen, collectively and as individuals?
Shit, we just trying to grow, you know?
Yeah.
There's no limitations. Like, we're not just, okay, we got to get this, and then we're going to sit back and figure out what we're going to do next. No, like, we're always on the move. We're always thinking of what we're going to do next. We got shows literally lined up November, December. But honestly, we're not thinking about that. We're working for what's today, you know, what we doing today. And the next day, we're going to think about what we're going to do.
One step at a time.
You know, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Respect that, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Damn sure respect that. Why don't you let our viewers know where they can follow each of you individually via social media?
You can follow me at Daddy Dinero, DADDYDINER0. Basically all social media.
Yeah, you can follow me everywhere at I am J.Plaza. That's IAMJPLAZA.
Yeah, you can follow me at The Rift, that's THARIFT, or all of us at FREEWIFI Music.
And I'm Terrell. Y'all know how we get down. Hip-hop since 1987. A pleasure talking with you gentlemen.
Thank you, man.
A pleasure
Thank
talking
you.
with you gentlemen. I'm looking forward to success, seeing what you gentlemen do.
Absolutely.
And traveling and watching you gentlemen's journey. Make sure you stay tuned to Hip-Hop since 1987. Check out their material on Hip-Hop since 1987 immediately following this interview.
Hip-Hop since 1987.com.